Many artists have a feeling that they don't fully belong. Not completely in a normal society, but also not completely in the art world. So there's this strange feeling of being in between worlds. I think this feeling comes from a few different things. Firstly, artists often spend a lot of time alone. Not because they are antisocial, but because the work requires long periods of looking, thinking, experimenting, and being present with something without distraction. And that already puts you a little bit outside of a very fast, social, productivity-driven society. But I think there's also a deeper reason. Many artists are very sensitive to what they see, feel, and notice. They notice details. They notice atmosphere. They notice it when something is honest. And they notice it when something is fake. They notice small things that other people maybe don't pay attention to. And when you notice a lot, you sometimes feel out of place in environments where nobody else notices this or nobody else talks about these things. Also, if you are an artist, you are almost never just looking at the world in a purely functional way. You are looking at light, at color, at people, at spaces, movements, behavior, and details. You notice things many people simply don't notice. So your world is often a form of aloofness. You often feel a sense of distance to what's happening around you. Because other people are just living. And you are observing. And that can create a feeling of distance sometimes. And then when artists go into the art world, they often expect, now I will finally belong here. But they find that the art world is also a system. It has trends, social groups, networking, status, language, theory, markets, careers, and politics. And so again, many artists feel, I don't fully belong here either. So the question becomes, if I don't fully belong to a normal society, and I don't fully belong to the art world, where do I belong? And I think the answer might be, I belong in the work. You belong in the act of looking, in the act of making, in the act of seeing, in the act of thinking, the act of exploring. And you don't need to belong anywhere else. That does not exclude you from any connection. It just includes yourself. And that is all you need. Maybe the place where artists belong is the place where they are working, where they are being truly alive. You belong in the work. So maybe the feeling of not belonging is not a mistake. Maybe it is part of the position of being an artist. You are a little bit inside society and you are a little bit outside of it at the same time. Close enough to see it, but far enough to observe it. And that distance is exactly what allows you to make work about it. It is a powerful position to be in. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.